Hold on. Well, I guess I'll do this. How ironic. Or maybe unironic. I've been up since 6 in the morning. It is 3 p.m. on the dot now. I have not fucking done much. I've done shit, but I have not done much. I haven't even taken my morning shit, honestly. I know the secret hobo... Wait, what do I call it? The ancient hobo secrets of continence. I can hold that motherfucker for a minute and not even really be thinking about it. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, every day I get caught in like a time loop, and I just kind of start talking to myself, and I just keep talking and talking and talking and talking and going on all types of tangents, and with every emotional tangent comes an intellectualization of that emotion, and then with every whatever conversation I have about those emotions becomes emotionally charged, and then I start to feel the emotions of the memories that I'm talking about, and the emotions of the dreams that I want to have, and all these fucking things. And I just talk. And I'm a Buddhist, not necessarily because I don't fuck with the labels, and I am not an ascetic by any means. I mean, I guess I have taken the ascetic vows to smoke weed every day. Cut. Fucking, my head is fried, man. I get caught in cycles of thought, and I'm actually extremely intelligent, I think, and have a lot of groundbreaking breakthroughs about myself. I'm a great therapist to myself. I think everybody would know the most about themselves once you sit down and really start to think about what makes you you, what turns you into what you do, and why are your decisions being made, why are you making the kinds of decisions that you're making. Only you can really tell yourself that. One of the many things I've told myself is that what was I gonna fucking say? Oh, I'm so scatterbrained nowadays because I spend so much time talking about things that I am holding inside my head. If I were to hold those things somewhere else, because they're gonna keep coming up, but if I were to hold those things in another form, such as in writing or expressed through art or in very long form video context like this, or through conversation, through phone calls, through interactions with strangers, there are a lot of different ways that I'm trying to deal with this. But the more homeworky aspects of it, right, I struggle with that one. I don't want to do it as much, but I still realize the value of it. And the reason I realize the value of it is because I just said that out loud. And every time I say something, it just magnifies its validity in my own mind as the solution to my problems. So if I keep on prescribing myself the same thing to fix the problem, regardless of whether it's right or wrong, if I just don't fucking do it, right, and I just make like a bunch of excuses, finally I'm starting to talk and forget about the camera. But yeah, if I can't get comfortable with speaking like this and with doing that, then I'm gonna remain locked in these conversations. Every time these conversations start up, this conversation will never end. But every time this conversation comes back up, I'm starting from the beginning, and I'm getting so caught up in the juvenilia of my life story that I can't move forward. If I were to have enough symbols and writings and whatever's to come up with a by the way, I don't know about you guys, I watch all my YouTube videos on 2x speed because I try to watch as many videos of crazy people like this. Then there are not very many. There aren't enough real YouTubers. Okay, there's bots. There's people who post one thing a hell of a long time ago. There's just not enough people making YouTube videos. Everybody has a YouTube account. Nobody fucking makes YouTube videos. I think that's the craziest thing. I check so many comments to see, does this person have a channel? Does this person post videos? Does this person post videos? Nobody does. Everybody's a critic. Everybody's a fucking hater all the goddamn time. But nobody posts their own fucking videos. I think that's really interesting. Anyway. And everybody makes such a big deal out of it. They're like, oh, well, if I post videos like laser grass mower 69, maybe I can get famous in that community. What the fuck? Just post your own fucking thing. Be your fucking self. Anyway, oh my God. I'm biting my tongue because I don't want to attract people. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying I'm stuck in a fucking time loop because I keep having the conversation of my life story with myself, and that's okay. That's okay. It's more than okay. It's how I do it. How else would I have that conversation with somebody else if I had not taken the time to break it down to myself? So, totally fine. But in the modern age, there are many different ways to communicate with other people. And in that same way, there are many other ways to communicate with yourself. So I'm trying to branch out by doing some other things. And I guess maybe that's the prime directive. I was wondering, what's my prime directive? I used to keep a prime directive, but nowadays I've been kind of lost. Maybe the Deez Collier Show was the prime directive. I don't know. Anyway, outside of that, it took me so long to get to this point. Outside of fucking that, I am in that time that I spend not being able to get out of that time loop. I am neglecting myself. Look at my fucking hair. Look at my face. I took a shower last night, but I mean, showers wear off, you know what I'm saying? I've not shaved in like months. I have not gotten a haircut since like goddamn March, maybe February. And that's not really the point, but I have a long list of reminders, like 15, maybe 20, and I need to add more of things I need to do every single day to maintain myself and to maintain my life. So, this video that I'm making for myself and let me be clear with you, this is not me being weird. This is not the weird part, okay? The weird part was the 9 hours of inner dialogue that I have been doing here absolutely by myself in this car. I did get up and skateboard and stretch one time like 3 hours ago and have not done fucking shit worth a goddamn but sit here and talk to myself and smoke a bunch of weed. Okay, so this is like my most coherent state of mind, the one where at least I'm permanent, because once all these things I'm saying to myself are done, right, and I meditate every day. What's crazy is I might sit here, I might seem so frantic and blah 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 every single day for 10-20 minutes or so. I'm in complete silence. I'm at complete peace. I'm completely out of that fog in my head, and that's not an exaggeration. But it's like as soon as I step out of that, I'm right back in this. And that's kind of a dilemma that I'm trying to work on. Maybe I'll never get it done. I don't know. Maybe I just need to meditate for longer. But I've been doing it every day for like literally 6 years. And it's time for me to make some fundamental changes to how I go about it. Because it's just a tool. There are so many other tools to self-development and self-help, to self-growth, blah, 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 blah. Sitting here talking to my invisible friends all fucking day, and then being like, okay, I finally need to shut the fuck up. Meditating for 20 minutes, tweeting 300 goddamn times. You're really giving a lot of shit to the wind. I need conversation with myself that is real time, coherent, accurate, precise, gives me a real good look at where I was coming from when I said these things. And so in that way, this machine has become a time capsule. And so has this YouTube channel. And I'm not gonna scream it this time because I said I was gonna stop screaming it all the time in case I actually get famous. I hold on, let me make that point in a minute. In case I actually get famous, and then people are like, why did he stop saying smash that fucking like button super loud? Because it's cringy as fuck, and I only do it every now and then super ironically, but it's not ironic if I do it every single time. Okay, be real with me, please, so I can be real with you. Bunch of fucking people that will never even see me and probably don't even live in this country. My other point was, in that way, I don't tell people that I have a YouTube channel, because everybody makes a weird deal out of it. I try not to tell people about any of my accounts on the internet, because then they start telling you about it. They'll come up to you in the real world and they'll be like, I liked your post. No, you didn't. I checked the likes. You did not like it. Okay, and it just makes it really awkward. You know, you have fucking schizos, they'll fucking DM you, they'll be like, oh my god, you're God. And I mean, kind of, but you know, they'll be like, oh my god, you're so incredible, we need to hang out. And it's like, hold on, dude, who are you? You know what I mean? People, and I don't want to vilify people too much. Please reach out to me, talk to me. If you're a person, if you're a crazy person, if you're a normal person, talk to me on the internet. I love talking to people on the internet, but I like strangers. Okay, I love strangers on the internet. Start involving a bunch of other people and it gets kind of weird. That's why I stopped liking posting things on TikTok, because it actually connects you with an audience very quickly. That algorithm is extremely generous, and I realized, and maybe I'm looking a gift horse in the mouth, but I realized that's way too much for me to get into before I have set up a real structure, a baseline, a discography of my internet identity before I would even consider doing something like that, let alone involving other people in my life. So this is just like a little project that I'm working on in the background that nobody knows about. I don't want anybody to know about it for probably like 7 years, and then people will come to it and they'll see all of it and they'll be like, dead channel, and they'll be hella mean about it, and they'll be like, he needs to come back, and they'll track me down, and maybe they'll make videos about me. They'll be like, who was Deez Collier? Deez Collier was okay, hold on, let me not give you too many spoilers. Do your homework, motherfucker. You want this? Get real about it. And that goes for me too. So, and listen, this is the thing. I really don't even know what the fuck I just said. I don't know if it was coherent. I don't remember much of it. If you asked me to summarize it, I would be like, fuck. And I would go on and on other tangents, and my fucking head explodes. So speaking impermanence this way, I'm realizing really helps me. I've actually been watching some of my videos lately. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but if you like have ever had like an experience, the whole family sits down, you're like, look at these old home videos, look at these 200 fucking year old videos of us, haha. I remember there was a video of me in a roller skating rink, and and I don't know how old I was. I must have been like maybe 4 maybe, and I had the shit, and I like knelt down on the rollerblades and just like shat my pants. I just like squatted down and shat right there, and it was actually really funny. And I was like crying in the skating rink, and it like zooms in on you. Home movies are fun. I like that kind of stuff. I should make higher quality ones than just me rambling into the camera. But when you have 500 gigabytes of space, when managed effectively, I think that you can use that for some real damn good. I think that this is a modern age. I think that the world's only going to get more modern, and I think that this is my way of keeping up with the times. So, okay, this video is going to fucking be 15 minutes and like 2 seconds. So, smash that fucking like button. Share this with your grandma and all them. Subscribe. Leave a comment. Turn on post notifications. I don't know how to do. I don't want to do the GoFundMe myself. Somebody else start my GoFundMe and hit me up about how to get them. Actually, you know what? You might be a fucking scammer. Okay, I'm done talking to this fucking thing, but I am gonna wait 5 seconds for it to be exactly 15 minutes, and I'm not gonna edit this video at all, bitch.